In the last video, we have discussed 8 items of 64 angas. If we can strictly follow the 64 angas and if we can follow deeply and heartily and minutely, then we can proceed ourselves towards achieving the devotion for love of Sri Krishna. Today we are going to discuss another 6 items of 64 angas. First, Horibasur Samman. We have to pay our reverence to the places where Sri Krishna Kirtan is taught. Generally, it is seen that due to the vanity in our mind for material influence, we do not want to pay our homage to the spiritual leaders, to the spiritual places. No, we must show our gratitude to the place where Sri Krishna Katha is taught. Second, Bohirmukh Sangha Tyag. We have to leave the unnecessary association. If we want to become a devotee, a true devotee, then we must not associate with anyone. We must associate with someone who is also going to the way of becoming a devotee. We must sacrifice the outside unnecessary association, especially for a beginner. Since our born, we have been continuously associated with the persons who are attached materially and never want to discuss about, never want to be interested about God. So when we fortunately come to know how to proceed ourselves towards achieving devotion for Sri Krishna, then we must have to sacrifice unnecessary companion. Then number 3, Bho Shishya na kora, making no disciple in large number. Sometimes it is seen people proceeded for making himself a devotee, a true devotee. He wants to make a disciple, but it is forbidden that one cannot make many disciples, because if he makes many disciples, his mind will be distracted. He can be outlined from his way towards God. Number 4, denial of unfair argument. You see in our personal experience that when anything we want to discuss deeply, there an argument spontaneously comes to the discussion, because people who are generally attached to the materially, they always want to get a win. He want to suppress others' views and opinions. So the beginners on the way of devotion must deny unfair argument. Actually, involving into the unfair argument will not be fruitful. It is simply wasting a time. If you use your time, the practice of spirituality, if you use your time properly for Sri Krishna, then it will be very fruitful. You will be prosperous. Number 5, generosity in a behavior. We must make our character very good and honest, and we must show our good behavior to others. We should have generosity in our behavior. If anyone comes to us to know about the Lord Sri Krishna, we can never be a miser. We must be a generous person to explain what we have known. And if we do not know, if we do not have a good fund of knowledge about the Lord, we simply say, no, I do not know. If we want to make ourselves great to the public, if we falsely say that I know many things, I am expert in the spiritual world, then it will not be fruitful. First, we have to acquire knowledge. First, we have to experience the noble feeling towards the God. Then we have to deliver our speech to anyone. But you show your good behavior, show your reverence in your behavior to others. You can inspire others to come here by your good behavior. Number 6, denial of pompousness. Due to the material consumption for a long time, we have grown a vanity within us to show pompousness in everything. Here we cannot show any pompousness in anything. A devotee lives simply in his personal life. If a devotee is always busy to dress himself pompously, if a devotee is always busy to eat good foods, if a devotee is always busy to show others his standardity, then his mind is always disturbed and he cannot proceed properly. We should live like a beggar. We should have no attachment to many things. The way of achieving devotion is very difficult. This way should be like the way through where beggars go. We should live like a beggar. So we have to learn how to deny the material pompousness. Thank you.